Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm still preparing for the mocks and I still have boosters left, so I'm gonna play a draft instead of Phantom Sealed, mainly because I don't have too many ticks left after all this, but I do have the boosters, so I'll open the boosters, try to get some ticks, and as soon as I'm below 3 boosters, which will be after this, if I don't win, I will start playing the Phantom Seals again. I intend to play at least one M13 limited event every day until the mocks. I have my document here, 100 and 128 last time I checked pages of M13 notes, and I also have MTG Goldfish for the current prices. Clone is going up. I wonder if I kept any clones. People are cloning something in standard. Segana, maybe. Other prices are moving around too. Tragtas is down to 975. So far I've drafted 9 Tragtasks and I'm waiting for number 10. But my overall feeling is that the M13 prices are dropping over the board in fear of rotation. But it's still gonna be with us for some time. It's standard legal until September. Right now actually Chris is playing Delver on the Twitch channel. That's one of the reasons I'm not streaming this. So do subscribe to the MagicGatheringStrat Twitch channel. Oh, can't show you that now because the draft is starting. Let's rise the table. Dragon Skull Summit, Flames of the Firebrand, Pack Leader. What do I take? I think this is just simply Flames of the Firebrand. I hate sending away all this good green stuff, but I couldn't take Pack Leader over the Flames. The Flames have served me well. So what's in this pack? Divination, Sign, Boar, Spider, War Falcon, Wolf, Baloth. So a lot of playables in this Pack Leader and the Black Ring. But I'm taking Flames of the Firebrand. Good old black-red removal heavy deck. There's nothing red here. Maybe the ring, but there are 2 good black cards. Oh, there's 1 good black card and 1 semi-good black card. Essence Drain is the good one. Shade is the other one. Unsummon is a great card, but I don't want to be red-blue. I do want to be red-black. So I'm taking the Essence Drain here. Without regret. This is the 29th draft. I will stop spoiling the drafts. Thank you for telling me about that. Okay. I've always thought about how many Essence Drains would I play. It's a 5 casting cost card. And I don't want to play too many. Is it a better card in Crippling Blight? I think it is. And I will now pick the second Essence Drain. 2. Mark of the Vampire to Servant of Nepharox. I used to pick Servant of Nepharox Snap here, but I think I'm picking Mark of the Vampire. And Mark of the Vampire is not at its best in black-red. But I'm still gonna take it here. And another one. The Prince of 4 is interesting. And they're actually offering me my favorite archetype now. Black black-green splashing red, because I'm not getting any more red great cards. So I might actually pick the Flintoff Boar here and go green. Go heavy black with some green. But it seems that I'm getting the green cards, so I've learned not to give that up. And here the spider is a lot stronger than the Queron Dryad. So many 5-drops. And then suddenly I get the two good red cards. And I'm going with the Goblin. I sort of have to have some creatures. I'm not afraid to splash a Rummaging Goblin, but it's not the best splash. It's better if it's one of the main colors. So, but I have picked from the colors I like. Stay away from the colors I don't like. Nobody recognized in this draft. I think it's 29. Almost have to look. Yep. And I picked up no value. This is the 8th pick, so in the 9th pick we will see what's left in the first pack. And something will be left, because we noted 9 cards. But where is... when I fear that I've been disconnected. Well, let's go here. Look at something. Oh, completed. That sucks. Still. So some standard crap. I'm getting match data here. And here it is. And I'm getting the hunt beast for my Mark of the Vampire. And that's just fantastic. So now we are back in that first pack. The long wait here might mean that somebody's not at his computer. Somebody is drafting default cards, which is a horrible place to be in. Mark of the Vampire on Primal Hunt Beast, so good. And it more and more looks like a black-green splash red deck, and I know how to build that deck. I'm looking for more removal, more flyers, more anti-flyers. I'm looking for 1 or 2 naturalizes and a lot of guys, quality green guys, and some black guys. Here we are. Divination is still in the pack. Sign in Blood is still in the pack. The boar is gone. The spider is gone. The war falcon is still in the pack. The wolf is gone. The bailiff is gone. So the tree and the pack leader is gone. So 4 people are drafting green. So we should focus on black, and we really want to sign in blood here, but we are gonna take the Dragon Skull Summit because we still need that card, and it's a money card. So given now that we know we need Farseeks and Evolving Wilds, we're not gonna get much green in the second pack. We should pick up a green card here. It's a horrible one. And I'd rather hate Tricks of the Trade and taking a bad 5-drop. Someone will not have the favor of the gods. The summit makes the splash a lot easier. Really want 2 cards helping the splash and 2 mountains. And we are probably gonna splash no matter what, given that we have the Flintoff Boar and the Flames. But if it's only the Flames, then we're probably good with 1 mountain and hopefully a Farseek. The double red card is such a shame. The Muck Wader is also all wrong. So are we really black? Are we red? It's so easy to pick the Geyser here and then not play it. We know we will play the Arbor Elf. We know we need the Evolving Wilds. Muck Wader will be great if we splash black and play red. And actually Muck Wader will... oh god. The Geyser will of course also be great if we play red and splash black. I think the Arbor Elf is the safe alternative here. Cathedral of War. Bloodhunter Bat. Duty Bound Dead. We know we are black. We do want to go 18 land. Is Cathedral of War a better card than Bloodhunter Bat? I think it is. I'm gonna pick the Cathedral of War. The alternative would be Duty Bound Dead or the Bat, but we already know, we had this discussion recently, why Bat must be picked over Duty Bound Dead. But don't underestimate the Duty Bound Dead, because it's a really, really strong card. And here we get another Essence Drain. And Talron's Invocation, third pick. Wow, that Talron's Invocation will just wreck us. We don't really want the third Essence Drain. We do want the Wolf, and we do want the third, the Crippling Blight. But I think I have to hate this. Do I? Am I that afraid of blue? No, the good pick here is the Timberpuff. We could make an argument for the Kite Sail too, but it's too early. Wow, black just super dried up. And we get a second Goblin, which is just not good. But now we are rewarded with Flames of the Firebrand. And we're suddenly in flux then. Is black or red our secondary color? Because I don't think we are abandoning green at this point. And green is not splashable as the others are. But just getting rid of the goblins, we get a splash of 2 flames. This splash is pretty powerful too. Some point we have to commit to black or red. But this is another Flinthoof boar that the other green guys don't want. And we do want a double Flinthoof boar, is a road to victory. We're at 9 creatures, none of them are black. So maybe at this time black looks like the splash. Want Evolving Wilds, want Farseeks, want 2 and 3 drops, want Naturalizes, Deadly Recluses, really nice. More marks, but we're not getting them. 7th pick. We'll happily go for more Hunt Beasts, Plummets. There is another Hunt Beast. The blue guy is getting everything here. And now Mark of the Vampire is really high on our list. And even the Kite Sail. Actually, Kite Sail over Crippling Blight. Not sure. We are light. We have all the Flames of the Firebrand. So I'm going with the Kite Sail here. I might replace it with the Green Ring, but it's for the Hunt Beasts. Okay, then we're red. We're red splashing black instead of the other way around. Because Geyser is just so powerful. And had we picked the Geyser before... Here's a Plummet. That forms the first card of our sideboard. We definitely need more early drops here. I don't feel like this is a very full deck. Let's hide that huge bastard. It's 16 cards. In the worst of worlds, this Battle Jester will see play, but hopefully not. But we are now red. We got the late Flames, the Volcanic Geyser. I'm not gonna play that revive if I'm not forced to. Let's spoil somebody's Mind Sculpt deck. Force them to play Talon's Invocation or good cards instead. Kindle Fury is playable in a real crisis. Something's lacking, and it's Centaur Coursers, Naturalizes, maybe a Primadox, but there is a Firewing Phoenix here, and I rate that above the Searing Spear. And this Firewing Phoenix might actually throw black out of the deck totally. We don't have any synergy with the Primadox. We might regret not taking it, but you never regret playing Firewing Phoenix. And an Acidic Slime, so that would go well with the Primadox. But Acidic Slime you just pick and use and enjoy. So, the Green Ring. 3, 4, 8 guys. Green Ring could definitely replace the Kite Sail. I don't think I want to play both of them, so I'm picking the Green Ring here. If I get another Hunt Beast, maybe. Okay, I get my Deadly Recluse, but then I get my Arm Stealer. And Arm Stealer, I already have 2 Goblins, even 3 if I play the Battle Jester. But there is a Mark of the Vampire. Arm Stealer or Mark of the Vampire in this position. 20 playables. I think I'm gonna need to go with black. And then I'm gonna play the marks. I have the Hunt Beasts. That is such a powerful combo that I am gonna pick the Mark of the Vampire here. I'm low on creatures. Oh my god, this was hard. Maybe it is the Arm Stealer. Oh my god, I don't know! I'm picking the Mark. But I'm not sure about that pick. Not at all, but I am sure about this pick. Turn to Slag. I don't want Turn to Slag here. I have too much 5-drops. I'm gonna play Primal Clay. This is 23 cards, but I already said that this is gonna be a 24, an 18 land deck. Definitely with 2 Geysers. So I'm throwing out the Kindle Fury. Now I have 22 playables here. It's a deck with 12 creatures, but we'll happily get rid of the Kite Sail too. Arsonist then, we didn't take the Arm Stealer. Arsonist is still good, but is he as good as Plummet? I don't think he is. I think Plummet will do more. There's 8 cards left, so should be good there. Firewing Phoenix with Mark. Nice. Definitely lacking in the 2 and 3 drops department. I think we should already move Kite Sail to the sideboard. Maybe it should be in there for the Hunt Beasts. A 3rd Hunt Beast would be missing. A 3rd Rummaging Goblin. Well, Rummaging Goblin scales fantastically. You can just rummage away the others, but I think I need 1 more green creature for the ring. And someone who can actually fight in the 3-drop spot. So I'm taking the Force Mage here. It's mainly due to the ring. So now we are 22 playables again, and the next cut will not be easy. It's probably an Essence Drain. Yeah, I think it's an Essence Drain. And maybe the essence drains have to go away totally. Because we can't support 4 black cards. We're much happier splashing 2 black cards. We haven't got a Farseeker or an Evolving Wilds. I'm hating that Windrake. I'm not gonna play the Fire Elemental if I have her. And there is the 3rd Plummet. But doesn't this deck just get a lot better with the Force Mage? More green creatures, going up to 10 green creatures with the ring. Yeah, I'm taking the Force Mage here. Wild Rebirth. So are we happy without the essence drains? Yeah, the tricks, just hate it. So splash for there we got a smelt very late, but we don't have a naturalize. So are we happy with this? Will we splash just 2 swamps? Yeah, we will. 2 swamps. This deck looks extremely promising. This looks very, very, very strong. Not just very, very strong, but very, very, very strong. And the Goblin will see to it that we get to our combo. 22 cards. So is this an 18 mana deck? I think it is, because of the geysers. But there's no other mana outlet really. It's a 15 creature deck. The ring, if I played 23 cards, I would play the Kite Sail. But I think I'll go 18 lands here. I have good experience going 18 lands in M13. And for the Phoenix as well. So what do you suggest? 6-8. 6-8. Okay, that's 7 red sources, 8 green. Probably correct. We will have 2 red sources when we've gone through 2 7s of our deck. That's 12 cards. That's turn 5 we can cast Volcanic Geyser. So that's good enough. And then we'll have 3 red sources by turn 3 through 7th. So we have to draw 18 cards. So by turn 11 we can start Firewing Phoenix shenanigans. And that's a bit late, but Firewing Phoenix is still a great card even without the recursion. We must also remember we can rummage the Phoenix and then get it back. So that's sort of building your own Giant Tome. It's a 15 creature deck. We have 4 removal spells. They're very powerful removal spells. Could bring in Essence Drain from the sideboard, but I don't know what to cut for the Essence Drain. I like the curve a lot. Mark of the Vampire is not a playable card against certain decks. So against those decks, decks with lots of murder or pacifisms, especially as we can't do much about it. We can Acidic Slime. Okay, against Oblivion Ring, against the black decks, Mark of the Vampire probably leaves the deck. And I'm not, maybe I did overrate Mark of the Vampire this time. This will be a good test for it. M13. No, not the Trinket deck. This is not the Trinket deck. M13, Draft 29. And we are black, red, green, red, splash, black for a change. This is like the most common color combination. What about the Primal Clay? How good is it? It could be a 2/2 flyer that carries Mark of the Vampire, which is pretty good. It could be the 1/6 wall we need. and it can be rummaged. So yes, but it's probably something we sideboard out some of the time. And Mark of the Vampire for the plummets. Also a blue-black deck would be the worst matchup for Mark of the Vampire with unsummons and stuff. So this looks pretty good. And we are gonna submit. I am fairly happy with this deck. I expect it to do great things for me. Sorry. This is a 6-card hand, practically. As the Gazer will not be playable for a long time. Except that it will. He played a Bone Beetle first turn, which is a sign of bad play. And I'm thinking about whether I want to surprise him with the Flint of Boar. And I probably should. So I will play the Timberpack Wolf and then haste the Flint of Boar on turn 3. And he's green-white with... okay, now it's getting too easy. Yeah, of course, using the Titanic Growth there is just a waste of a card. Because it's all especially now, it's all about what achieving board superiority, and an early Titanic Growth like that doesn't achieve board superiority. I will now block and take another Titanic Growth off his hand if I can. Expect to take charge of this game next turn. Maybe not. I still need to draw one more land. Green-white is weak at handling Mark of the Vampire. Pacifism does it, Divine Verdict does it. And let's see next turn what we really need to do. But now we're gonna smack face. Haste until end of turn. Oh, sounds good to me. I'm gonna play the Hunt Beast, of course, and then Mark of the Vampire Death, which white-green has no defense for. The Mox is not gonna be this easy. The few moves my poor opponent's made has told me that he's a very new player. I just wish I could teach him something, but not right now. Oh my god. Poor kid. Don't play Angel's Mercy. Cause it looks like a good idea, but it really isn't. Sorry for eating. Wait, I'll turn away the mic for a while. I had 7 minutes left, but everybody finished their decks very quickly, so I grabbed some food. But now I've gulped it all down, and this poor guy won't know what hit him. So I got the combo, and this is one of the most powerful combos in this format. Just so very good. He can now double block, of course. But I'll get 5 land. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked here, actually. Maybe I was just too happy. I'll kill the spider, get 5 life. Maybe it was really stupid to attack, actually. Wow, I should have attacked next turn so I could gazer the bond beetle. Yep, I got too confident, it happens, but he misplays it, and I'm just sad for him. There was a chance to get rid of the Markle Wampum guy. Oh, maybe he has another spider. Maybe he has an Elder Scale Worm. This time I can just force mage my guy into 7/7. So that'll work out. Oh, what? Are you giving me that? Okay. Yes, please. I'll take it. Nice. Giving it away. Okay. Well, Force Mage doesn't seem extremely useful right now, so I'd rather just swing, kill the Bond Beetle, play the Primal Clay as a flyer, right? Often the right choice is to attack when in doubt, but he absolutely should not have attacked with that spider. Yeah, 5 lives to me, no creatures for you. And my grip is just filled with nastiness. Do I want to make this a 3/3 creature? Maybe I do, actually. No, I'll have a 2/2 flyer. Just to make sure. And, well, let's do the old beatdown. It's a spider for lethal next turn. And the big mistake he does here is to play cards that don't affect the board, like Bond Beetle, like Angel's Mercy. That even with 2 or 3 Roaring Primordoxes, I would not play Bond Beetle. It's so bad. Something really nasty is going on. It's the Dustale Worm, but I think he's way too late. So I will Force Mage. Can I kill him now? If I just attack, well, if I just attack he dies, so that's my plan. Of course I'll do 6 damage and then Gazer in for 4. So we don't need to overcomplicate this. This was a bit like stealing candy from children, but we'll take whatever we can get to keep playing the game without investing more. My Magic Online finances is strained after all these drafts for the mocks. I have won the game against green-white. Saw the Titanic growths. Essence Drain would be sweet, but just dilute the deck. Primal Clay, not the best of cards. He should have some flyers, but we really haven't seen the flyers yet. So I'm bringing in something that serves against everything. It's Kite Sail. I think with 14 creatures I could go with 2 equipment. So Primal Clay leaves for Kite Sail. Not too sure about that. but it will provide some flyer protection. Mark of the Vampire Primal Hunt Beast. Now you know why I'm splashing just for Mark of the Vampire. Because it's a card that wins games. Titanic Growth is the only card I noted. Angel's Mercy. That's just a mulligan. Green, red. I'm on the draw. So I think I'm pretty good there. Nobody's finished on me, so finish this quickly. Don't take the mulligan. Do need to draw 2 more lands. I will probably get stuck with my 3/3 War Falcon. So that little rascal is a very good card. But he pales in comparison to Mr. Flintoff Boar. There's one of the lands we need. We prefer the next one to be black, but beggars can't be choosers. We're 2 minutes ahead of him on the clock, so no reason to be worried there. The Falcon can't attack, or Falcon, but he will be able to attack pretty soon. We take ground superiority with the Flintoff Boar, and we do have Mark of the Vampire Primal Hunt Beast combo, but it seems very distant. We still have 2 turns in which to find the land we need for number 4, and even if it's a forest, we'll still be able to cast everything in our hand except Sentinel Spider and the Mark. And of course Firing Phoenix will be great. Mr. Force Mage forces through the Timberpack Wolf, but then Flintoff Boar can still hold the fort. I was more afraid of a Guardian of Crazy actually. So we'll just take 4 here and be happy. Next turn it looks like we will be doing nothing. We will probably not draw something we can play and then draw land, so we'll rather draw the land right now. Another mark. So we need to hold out until we can cast these marks. 2 Hunt Beasts with Mark of the Vampire on would be sweet. But we are now in a position to actually die from mana shortage. Especially if he plays like a Griffin Protector or something like that. So now we are in danger. Now we are in true danger. Firewing Phoenix could deal with the Prized Elephant, but it's gonna hurt. And we really need to find the land now. Black land. If this is a black land, we go for Primal Hunt Beast Mark immediately. And it is a black land. So we'll take a swing from the Prized Elephant and then just have the combo online. And just rule the world. Sit on the Iron Throne. And rule all the 7 kingdoms. The kingdoms of combat phase, the kingdom of ground combat, kingdom of air combat, kingdom of the graveyard, kingdom of the hand, kingdom of the library, and kingdom of mana. The 7 kingdoms of magic. I am not sure what I'm talking about. Now Prized Elephant has Trample, which was incredibly unnecessary as I had no intention to do anything about that guy. No intention whatsoever. I have to beware Erase actually, because a clever play could bring in Erase against Mark. And blocking with Hexproof Hunt Beast without... Oh, here they come. Why do they come? Okay, I'm gonna take 6 here and just block with the Flintoff Boar, because I'm not gonna risk the Primal Hunt Beast as he is so important. But on the other hand, we should draw out the growths now, because now at least they are 1-for-1, but with Mark of the Vampire it will be a 2-for-1. So we are blocking now. Why did he give the prized elephant trample? Yes. And he grows the wrong guy. Why did he do that? So the hunt piece lives. That's interesting. Really interesting. Wonder if he has another one. Oh, Flames of the Firebrand is very tempting now. But it's time to get back some lives. And maybe a swing here actually. Cause he does 8 at most. And I gain 5. So maybe I'm just attacking here. Then killing 2 of his guys next turn. Instead of trying to block and get outsmarted, I just raise him. Because I do 10 and he do 8. And of course that doesn't help him a lot. And now I don't know exactly. Oh, the goddamn spider. That means Mr. Hunt Beast is staying home, and I think I'm gonna start building the other Hunt Beast. Build your own Hunt Beast. But now he didn't attack. But now he's gonna do 10 damage to me next turn, so I'll build my Hunt Beast. Thank you. There is so much happy stuff happening in my hand. It's crazy. So how do I deal with the flyer? With the Phoenix, of course. Getting back the Phoenix seems like a very distant thing. They are still playing. Everybody is still playing. And here he comes. He has made really poor combat decisions before, and he's making them again. So let's make him pay for that. What? Okay, he fogged his own attack. Okay, I have no comment on that. Well, sir, you should not fog your own attack. But you should probably fog this attack. If I attacked with both, can you have a second fog? What happens then? I go to 10. Well, attacking with both seems a bit unnecessary, so I'll just swing with 1. Maybe cast Force Mage Arbor Elf next turn. But now I have the full combo out. Marco the Vampire is working overtime in this deck. It's just so good. And I was so skeptical to Marco the Vampire for the longest time because of the risk of getting 2 for 1. But I should just have remembered Armadillo Cloak for the invasion drafts. It was a first pick, and maybe Marco the Vampire is just the first pick instead of a 3rd to 5th pick as I have it listed now. Because what do you do against this? What do you do? Definitely you don't do what this guy is doing. So I am blocking the spider, of course. And if he has a trick, he has a trick. He doesn't even have a trick. So now I can just swing for 12 and then finish him off with Flames of the Firebrand next turn. So he should really have focused on defending, killing the Mark of the Vampire from Hunt Beast, and he had a great chance there at the beginning. But now he's just let them lose. And they will let him lose. Ah, safe passage. That's awesome. Actually, that would have hurt if I had attacked with both last turn, but that's why I didn't do that. So I'll happily trade the Force Mage for the Timberpack Wolf and be pretty well off next turn. It was worth taking that swing to try to win. That guy is trouble. But Flames of the Firebrand says that he will die. That is what will happen. Okay, I'm gonna do 1 damage to the prized elephant, so I can kill them if they double block. Maybe that will just teach him to double block, but let's see what happens. Okay, if he doesn't double block, I'm in a great place, so I will attack with the Force Mage, and that gives me enough mana to cast the Phoenix. Then I will order the blockers like that, killing them both. Great planning, sir. I like to call myself sir. Okay, Firewing Phoenix. He should be thinking about why do I have all these cards and why doesn't he have them? It's because he's playing inferior cards that don't affect the board. And now this is just a travesty of a Magic game, and I'll just swing with everything, and soon he will be dead. Don't have to fear planar cleansing because it was 3 white, so I'll just cast the Sentinel Spider here. This victory is now mine. What is my rating like nowadays? It's 1790. I want it to be 1800. Because it will drop so horribly during the mocks when I get my ass kicked. Okay, I'm not even playing the Force Mage. Let's swing in with all these guys. Fog! And that's the game. Okay, that was too easy. Oh, nothing is ever too easy, is it? Again, 4 rating points. Master. The next level and UV Catastrophe. I think the next level sounds like someone who knows what he's doing. So I prefer not to face him until the final. And we're waiting for the match. I would love to 6-0 this daily. The next level, so this might very well be the final. And I do want to play first. Yeah, I'll take this. And there's a real possibility that Primal Clay will be used defensively here, to protect me sitting behind my goblin, rummaging like a crazy person until I find the Firefang Phoenix, can bring it back and just gain massive card advantage. But I don't know what I'm up against yet. A lot of people took green cards, so there should be a lot of diluted green decks out there. So I'm probably happier if he's playing green. Hey, wait a minute, I am playing green. What does that tell me? Somebody took a lot of black and made black impossible for me. There we are. Tormented Soul. Well, then we just need to fill up the other damage slots for the flames. So if you cast something with 2 toughness now, we are set, and he does. So it's time for the good old blowout. Already had 1 card as I started on the draw. So let's just set settle this. So 2 damage on the Walking Corpse, 1 on the Tormented Soul. Happy times. Here he comes. I started this. I was on the play, so I'm not ahead. Hunt Beast seems like the thing here. If for the possibility he could get through unkilled, but it's not likely. I wonder if he's all black. But he can get through. So then maybe I should just cast Primal Clay, aiming for aggression. He could be hoarding a Mutilate, but I'll give him a 2-for-1, but I will not give him the Elf. Or the Goblin. So now we are waiting for the Mutilate. 1-2-0. But he is genuinely mana screwed, or is just tricksing. But I don't have a need to play anything here now. Well, I do have a need to play the Rummaging Goblin to get rid of some of this stuff. So let's do it. Give him a 3-for-1. I'm not sure about that. And he's even saying serious mana issues. I think this is a setup for a Mutilate. Looks like a setup for a Mutilate, but it is not. So I'm starting to consider if I should attack with the Rummaging Goblin, but I do have a 2-turn clock. So let's rummage. Timberpack Wolf. Do I play the Timberpack? Or do I not? Is this lethal? Yeah, it is lethal with the Timberpack. So I'm playing it. Then now just one blocker doesn't help. Serious mana trouble. Mutilate. Mutilate. It's Mutilate time. Well, at least I have the... Oh, it wasn't Mutilate time. And yeah, he's just dead. This was what we prepared for. Let's just waste his clock here. He's attacking. Yeah. Let him do that. We'll just swing with everything. Perfect Rummaging card. Rummaging Goblin. Okay, we know he's black. We know he has Duress main deck. We know he has Tormented Soul. All the arguments against Mark of the Vampire is countered by the presence of Primal Hunt Beast. So Kite Sail, Plummet, Essence Drain. Primal Clay felt a bit useful there. If I make it 1/6, it really is... No. Do I go for an Essence Drain instead of Primal Clay? Maybe I'll do. 14 creatures. Is that good enough? Maybe it is. I should be able to take one game of his hand. This is a bad start, but I do have all the colors, so I can't send it back. It is on the border, on the limit, close to being sent back, but it's not gonna happen. And there is some serious business. So hopefully he plays Tormented Soul now, or something like a Black Knight or something. Well, there is a play. There's Krenko's command. That's like, well, not the best. Now I want him to play a Servant of Neferox. Then I can just flames the team. Which will be sweet! Flaming the team! Okay, this guy has an aggressive red-black deck, which means that Marco the Vampire is probably very good against him. It's double Krenko. That means Trumpet Blast and stuff, and I think that means kill the little guys while I can. And smack his red-black face. He could drop a surprise here, like a Reckless Brute or something, but I'm not too scared with the Essence Drain in my hand. I don't want to draw more lands. Absolutely not. So now he can block the Flint of Boar, and I'll happily let him do that. Except, yeah, I do that, drop the Firewing Phoenix. Or do I? The Firewing Phoenix easily removed. No, I think it's the Force Mage here. He will hold the fort nicely. Yeah, Mr. Goblin. Torn apart by a boar. Do I block here if he attacks? Probably not. Because I'm definitely on the offensive here. But he could cast anything now. He has a lot of mana. The Muck Wader will be a problem. Will be a huge problem actually. Except for Mr. Phoenix. So I guess I'll just play the Phoenix, and then as soon as he taps out the Muck Wader, I'll kill him. So Firewing Phoenix is on the table. And now he needs to keep 3 mana open at all times, which will not be an easy thing to do. Oh. Maybe he's keeping 4 mana open. Well, it's Marco the Vampire, and it becomes a 5/4. He attacks as a 6/5. So I could block him with Flint of Boar and Force Mage and get rid of him. And I think that's what I'm going to do, right? Because I really can't have him hanging around. So where does that put us in this dangerous world? Puts him at 23 and me at 20. Too much land. Okay, I need to take care of the walking corpse, I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna firebrand him. So I'll take less damage. And then just try to swing for the win with the Phoenix. It'll take some time. But I do have the Essence Drain to help me race here. I might get ratted or mind rotted. Yeah, he's swinging for 1. That's the line he chooses, and because he can do nothing else. And there's my Goblin of Eternal Phoenixes. Hello, goblin of eternal phoenixes. But maybe we won't be needing you too much. He's complaining about too much mana, but I have as much mana as he does. Force maging here will be useful. Rummaging. My god. I'm gonna keep that guy for later. And just force mage the phoenix here. My deck feels pretty solid. Okay, he's on a 2-turn clock. And actually I can kill him in 1 turn if he doesn't have the blocker. But of course he does have the blocker. Now he has something else. What? Okay, all the credit I gave this guy is now gone. I'm gonna block here and then I'm gonna destroy him. Well, Fervor. I've never seen anyone ever play Fervor actually. Well, that wasn't too hard either. So who is my final opponent? Who may it be? Nobody finishes people like I do. Masters playing against blue... No! Ultraviolet Catastrophe, perhaps UV Catastrophe. I thought it was like blue-green Catastrophe. But I can kill him. What happened to Catastrophe in the first round? He went 2-1 against Slothfists. And how is Slothfist doing? He's losing, so I'm gonna trio this draft. Yes, I'm gonna trio this draft. There's gonna be another M13 article on MagicGatheringStrat, and I'll just keep trioing drafts and writing articles until you're so fed up with M13 that you will force me to play a constructed format. Of course, you probably cannot force me to play Great Crush. Actually, I will be playing the Dragon's Maze pre-release if I can. I will be playing Dragon's Maze until I tire of it, and that hopefully I have some success. I'm very much carried by my success. If I lose early in the format, I stop playing after 10 drafts or maybe less. But if I win, then I will do good stuff. I think Celestia will be the guild to play in Dragon's Maze. I think we can't keep up this quick format. The 2-4 guys, the gate sentinels, they will slow down the format, and those 3 and 4 color control decks everybody has been dreaming about will be available, and the good players will draft those, but I will be drafting just Celestia value. Because Celestia will outperform anything, I think, in the complete format. But then my record in Return to Ravnica block drafts are not the best. It's not the best. Sorry for my English, I'm Swedish, so I talk English like a drunk Viking. Well, I'm pausing again. UV Catastrophe won the match to nil. We're in the final. Our rating is at 1797, so if we win against UV Catastrophe, we will be rated above 1800 again. It's been a while. It was in the Master Edition drafts in November of 2012 that I last had an 1800 plus rating. So this is pretty optimal for the MOX. In the format in which the MOX is M13, but of course it's Phantom Sealed and not Draft. I wish it was Draft. Okay, I should not claim my victory in advance. I have to defeat this UV Catastrophe guy. There is a great blue deck out there, we know that. And let's see what happens. This is the most popular clips on MagicGatheringStrat during the lifetime of the channel. So Hitler is number one, has always been. I wonder when I will produce something as good as Hitler reacts to pauper bannings. My third Gatecrash draft, the first one I won that I promoted on Twitter as winning with Demir, and YouTube has really picked this up. It happens to be high in all the searches and stuff, so that's still getting a lot of traffic. The pauper walkthroughs have been promoted quite a bit, published on Pure MTGO, etc. So they are all natural to have a high. In spot number 6, you find Pauper Blue-Black Trinket Control versus Mono-Blue Control. This is one of my first Pauper matchups, and this has actually been the introduction to Blue-Black Trinket Control for many people. So this video is high because of that. This Delver match against Karate Key is an early triumph in a daily, and I linked it highly on Pure MTGO. When I posted the walkthroughs there. Walkthrough, and here on number 12 we have another tournament match with Trinket Control versus Hexproof. One I win, which is good, and here's another one. And Trinket Control is definitely the most popular thing on the channel, and it's a shame that it's so hard to play in this world of temporal fissures. But there will be a banning announcement in 2 weeks, and I hope temporal fissure is gone by then. There's another match of Trinket Control versus Hexproof that I also win. And then we have this mysterious thing, but Will did promote this video a lot on MTG Salvation, I think it was, or some site, and that's why it has all the hits it has. Expect to see the Simic Storm Post walkthrough number 8 make it high on this list, especially once it's published on Pure. And also expect the top 10 podcast lists of April that I just published to make it high on the list, higher than this possibly. So that's some insight from the channel. If you haven't seen Hitler react to the pauper bannings, I think you should watch it. If something is banned in pauper, I'll make a new video with Hitler react to pauper bannings again. Probably along the line with, well, at least I can make them take back all their cards to their hand. Then temporal fissure is banned. Oh, at least I play my stupid Izzet Post control deck, but Cloud Post is also banned. Oh, I'm just dreaming now. Back to the action. Right. Straight Goblin defeated Dirty Garcia. So Dirty Garcia ends up in the bottom. But that doesn't tell us much because we just 2-0'd the guy. So hope he wins against Fix Kenneth. We are facing off against UE Catastrophe, and we need to figure out what makes his deck so good. What has he gone for? How did he 2-0 this? And how can we defeat him? Because rest assured, we will defeat him. Right, M13. This is my favorite draft format of all time. I like the leagues in Odyssey Torment, but nobody liked that except me. I would love M13 leagues, but as far as drafting goes, this is my favorite format. And when leagues come back, I will seriously evaluate them. They will be hard to do videos of because you don't want to tell people what's in your pool as long as the league goes on. But here is the guy, and the battle begins. I think I need to mulligan this. With the double red in the geyser as well, I'm gonna mulligan it. And I'm gonna keep that just because it has all the mana, but it isn't a very good hand. So that's an unfortunate start. So we're looking at the Force Mage with Mark of the Vampire on it. He's black 2. And we do have a Goblin to rummage away. No play in the first 2 turns. He will play something now. Oh, he's blue-black. That was what I feared. So Mark of the Vampire is... but then I draw that guy and everything is just sweet. So now it's just about getting Primal Hunt Beast and Mark of the Vampire online. So we must not get any of that countered. So we must not cast it into open mana. But he will not have to open mana, especially not with that guy around. So I think we are safe. So we'll rummage. Throwing away the rummaging goblin. Finding the arsonist, but casting the hunt beast. And we just take it if he attacks. Hopefully pumps himself out. Maybe we'll go for, if he keeps mana open, but he does not keep mana open, and it's happy times from here on now. Mark of the Vampire. So what about rummaging goblin now? Well, yeah, what about him? Do we throw away the Force Mage here? No, I think he's gonna set up a block based on the fact that he can block a 5-power creature. So we definitely need the Force Mage and cannot rummage anything away here. Except maybe the Sentinel Spider, but I'd rather keep that until I draw a second forest. So we can now produce 6 power. Well, that's interesting actually. And it will be a dangerous race. Three. Blurg. That's interesting. Why was that so wrong? So I block that guy and kill the whalebone goal, right? Yes. Take 4. Why is it pumping? Yes. Okay, I'm rummaging away this thing. Flames of the Firebrand. Pretty good card, but not right now. So it's Force Mage. Onto the Hunt Beast. I wish he had tapped out, but he will probably not do that. Mark is something we should take note of. Mark of the Vampire. Such a good card. So now how much do you hit me for? Can't pump it all, you know. Please do the last one. No. Okay, it's 7-7. Rummage. Another Primal Hunt Beast. Yeah, it will stunt him to... He did have Essence Scanner. So, see him swing for 7 again. As soon as he gets swarms, the Whalebone goal comes back. Oh no. Well, that's a target for killing. Maybe he has a negate or something. Please tap out. Scroll Thief. Okay, we probably need to take out the Scroll Thief here actually. Because it looks like something that could be quite dangerous. And then play the Timberwhack Wolf. But now taking 8 turn. But blocking will be very dangerous. He can get to 5, 8, 9. If you block him with everything, the Whalebone goal might just provide enough to for him to survive, and I'm not in any immediate danger. But do I want to play this Timberwhack Wolf, or would I rather go looking for removal? Not sure. It's a lot of damage. It goes to 22. And I need to figure out something here. He doesn't do mistakes. He's playing quite well. There is that thing. So now I actually have 8 power blocking, but it's not enough. We need 9. So we are slowly dying here. And I think we just have to block with everything we get. And kill off that thing. Wait a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just gonna block the shade with everything here. Maybe everything else. No, it's too dangerous. I just need one trick. So I need to block him with 13 power to prevent him from... Because he'll be a 9-9. And I think I'll just block him with everything but the Rummaging Goblin. That way I will have... I think it's the best thing to do. Because I'm not winning this. So we are just blocking here. And letting him kill off 2 of our guys. Probably the Hunt Beast and the Sentinel Spider. If he had more cards in his hand, I would have been more afraid to do this. Now I think it's the right thing to do. And Rummaging Goblins should give us enough card quality here to to attrition him. Alright. 31-20. It's interesting. Divination. So just 3 cards. Acidic Slime is interesting at best. So he'll do 1 damage to me, I'll do 2 damage to him. That's an argument for attacking. Actually, Acidic Slime on the table would be good, but I can actually do a little more damage if I attack like this. No, I can't. It'll still be only 2. I keep the Acidic Slime, I think. Or do I? Do I just cast it? I think I just cast it. I just changed my mind. Because I need a board presence, and maybe I hurt a future shade at least a little. But I'm in trouble. I need to keep check on the watch. Okay, Talrand. Haven't seen many spells. Talrand is of course very dangerous at this point. But I remember this deck being full of removal. We might need to get the Essence Drain into this. Essence Drain. That's a pretty good card. So do we just go greedy here? No, I think we need to attack. We need to keep him hurting. Yeah, due to Undead can regenerate, of course. At least that keeps his mana occupied. And here is Firewing Phoenix. Don't want to go for Goblin attrition here. I think it's better to go for just the damage. So he unsummons the Phoenix, which is unfortunate. That means I could go for a card here, but I probably should not. Very tempting. Will Talrand run away with the game? At least now I'm ahead of him in time. Prowler. Wow, I'm gonna suffer quite an attack here. Yeah, okay. Stay at home, my minions, then. Because this wasn't very fun. Oh, that's nice. Well, it's just kill Talrand, be happy. And 1 damage there. And the Phoenix can't be played. So I'll take another round of beats here. And I'm not gonna discard the Phoenix. But I am gonna discard him if he casts like a Mind Rot or something, so that's why I can't F6. Yeah, he does damage. Double Exalted as well. So I'm at 10. This was not what I envisioned for this game. The Cathedral of War makes it nice attack with the slime, which will do. Getting him down to 22. course he only needs to regenerate once, right? Yes. So here comes the Phoenix. 7 mana. Ahead of him on the clock. Do think I need to bring in Essence Drains, at least bring in Plummets. But his Flyers wasn't really the threat here. What? Okay, 1/3 guy attacking. Becoming 2/4. I'll double block him, force him to regenerate. I can only kill one of my guys. But I really need to make something happen here. Air superiority would be fantastic, but that Drake is keeping me back. It's not like he's drawing anything. Flinthoof Boar does block that guy, so I assume I play him to stabilize. I will start to throw some things away to the goblin. Oh, that's good night. I can't kill him. And he actually is a 2-turn clock now. So let's look for salvation. That is not salvation. And we'll take 5. Really, Harbor Bandits are so good. And that's an argument for the Essence Drain, so we'll bring in the Essence Drains. And this blue-black decks, yeah, I never draft and I'm sorry I don't. And when I do, they don't really work out, but they are good. Really good. So am I missing something here? No. And I don't want to die. So please find me a spell worthy of Mordor, but that's it. I can't kill him, I'm just dead. That's a shame. So we are 0-1 and we're bringing in the Essence Drains. Taking out... Well, the Primal, the Mark of the Vampires were so good. Do we take out the Gaze? Of course not. We can't take out the Gaze. We are taking out the Primal Clay. And Force Mage going down to 13 guys. We're not bringing in the Plummets. But we know he has Tolerance Invocation. But what else to cut for the Plummets? The Plummets are very likely to be totally useless. So we'll go like this. We did mulligan this game. We were very close to overpowering him, but then he got like 35 lives. So maybe we weren't that good. So yes, I like to play first. Yes, I want to rummage. Rummage is the key to victory here. Just have more card quality than he does. Perfect, stupid 1-drop. And the Force Mage here makes me probably commit to a stupid attack with the Rummaging Goblin. But I need him to rummage away a forest here. Or 2 forests. So I definitely need the rummaging thing. But he doesn't have blue yet. Here comes blue, here comes Harbor Bandit. But he's not too dangerous, as we have the Essence Drain and we are gonna find the black mana. Rest assured. If he doesn't play the Harbor Bandit, it's counterspell time. But it's the Scroll Thief, and that's of course really bad for us. I'm still gonna rummage here, look for something. It's a rummaging goblin, so we'll play the force mage just as a blocker here. And I think I will block, because I'm not gonna let him have the fun he wants to have. And if I rummage, I should be able to find the death of the Scroll Thief. And he has kept a somewhat questionable hand. So let's rummage. I rummage away the forest before I rummage away the... Oh! Sweet. Okay, let's try this then. Flinthoof boar. Ring. Quip. But this game is slipping from me now. But he missed the land drop, so he is not that hard to stop really. And I can rummage the rummaging goblin. Please let me find the swamp, and I can destroy him. Harbor Bandit provides a clock of epic proportions. I rummage the mountain. Geyser. And I think... What do I geyser here? I got the geyser... The Harbor Bandit, right? Take 3 from the flyer. Yep. Next time it's... I'm not gonna let the Scroll Thief through, but eventually I will find a swamp, and then Scroll Thief will die and I won't be afraid anymore. But it's probably Windrake that needs to die first. So do I go to a double rummaging goblin? Not sure at all. This is a hard match. He found his 4th land. And he has Talrun, so now it's Talrun that needs to die. But I need... Oh! Okay. So Talrun dies. And I still am keeping back my 5/5 trample guy to not give him cards, but I can't give him cards. And I will find the Essence Drain. And the first Essence Drain probably kills the Scroll Thief. But I don't know, I'm pretty short on life. Of course I gain life by the Essence Drain, so... I am drawing so much cards, why can I find what I need? Okay, now I am in trouble. And we are then throwing away the Timber Pack, right? Because we really need to find the black mana. At least now I can swing with the Flinthoof boar, which is of course very useful. But I have 1 turn to live. I'm just crushed by this blue-black deck. And now if I don't find the black mana now, I am in trouble. Actually I go to 5. No, I go 3, then I go to 6. If he has a counter spell now, I'm just dead. Okay, so we'll rummage. Can I do something with the Arsonist? No, I cannot. But let's charge here and see what he does. But we are just crushed. And I think I am underestimating. You know, I considered taking that Talrand's invocation, and because I didn't, I lost. Talrand's invocation. So I wish I had. But do you hate draft to that extent? I don't know, what do you think? Should I have taken, because this is a really disappointing loss. Should I have taken the Talon's invocation? At least I wouldn't have died here. And I can't play my deck here. Didn't find my 3 black mana sources, and that's not very strange, is it? So I just lost, and the dream of 1800 rating is crushed. I lost 10 points, so he had a lower rating than me. That's sad, and now I'm extremely hungry. And sad because I just can't handle losing well. And we also now don't have any M13 packs. We can't do any more M13 drafts until we win a Phantom Seal. We do have tickets here for 2 Phantom Seals. So that's what we are doing tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I thought this was a trio deck, but he showed me what a true trio deck looks like. And yeah, I have a problem with the blue-black decks because they don't come together for me. But they did come together for him. Thank you for watching. MagicGatheringStrat. I'm done playing M13 Draft.